Hello my dear students, welcome back to Learn Physics. In today's video, we are continuing with the relative velocity exercise and one collision exercise also we will discuss. Okay, so in last class I gave you one problem as numerical as homework. So today we are going to discuss that first. The question was, a man crosses a river in a boat. If he crosses the river in minimum time, he takes 10 minutes with a drift of 120 meter. So if he is crossing in minimum time, he will be taking 10 minutes with a drift of 120 meter. If he crosses the river taking shortest path, he takes 12.5 minutes. Okay, shortest path. If he is taking like that, the time will be 12.5 minutes. We should find out the width of the river, and second one, velocity of the boat with respect to water, and third one, speed of the current, that is velocity of the river. This many things we need to find out. Okay, so here in this question it is minimum time. Minimum time means he will be crossing if this is the width of the river, and if he is crossing like this should be the relative velocity of the boat with respect to the river. Okay, and this will be the velocity of the boat, and this should be the velocity of the river. Okay, that one he is this is the shortest time. Okay, minimum time. If he is taking minimum time, this will be the time required over there is 10 minutes. Okay, now drift is 120 meter. So this drift is 120 meter. Okay, I am giving that as x. X equals 120 meter. Next is shortest path in 12.5 minutes. Shortest path means, see, this is the width of the river, and shortest path means exactly opposite. So he should take a path like this, and river current will be like this, so he can reach at this point. Okay, just opposite point, that is the shortest path. For that the time required is 12.5 minutes. Okay, clear? So here in this case, what will be the velocity of the boat if he is in 12.5 minutes? Velocity of the boat in 12.5 minutes. How can we find out? Velocity equals displacement divided by time, right? So from here to here, when he is traveling, what will be the displacement? Displacement will be equal to the width of the river only, right? So displacement equals, using this equation, velocity of the boat will be equal to displacement divided by time. Okay, so velocity, displacement is, distance is different, but here displacement equals W divided by 12.5. Now I am considering this equation. Okay, here boat is in 10 minutes, the river is traveling a distance of 120 meter, right? This distance, this is the distance traveled by the river in, the distance traveled by the river in time 10 minutes is 120 meter, this much distance, right? So you taking that one, we will get velocity of the river will be equal to 120 divided by 10, that is 12 meter per minute. Okay, so this is the velocity of the river. So here we got this value, VR. Clear? Now we are going to consider this one. Velocity of the boat is making an angle theta with respect to the horizontal. Boat is making an angle theta with respect to horizontal. Then here boat is making an angle theta with respect to the horizontal. Okay, in the case of minimum shortest path. Okay, then that theta I am dividing it into components. This is VB cos theta and this is VB sin theta. Okay, so velocity of the boat with respect to river will be equal to VB sine theta, or with respect to water will be equal to VB sine theta. And we know that river is moving in this direction. So to get the shortest path, this VB cos theta should be equal to VR. That is the condition. So VB cos theta must be equal to VR. Okay, so VB cos theta must be equal to VR. Here we got the VR value as 12. So VB cos theta equals 12 we are writing. Next is, what about VB sin theta? VB sin theta equals velocity of the boat with respect to the river. That is, it is equal to, what is VB, VBRW? VBRW we got it as W divided by 12.5, right? Now we already found out the value of VB. What is the value of VB? VB is not W divided by 12.5. Velocity of boat equals W divided by 10. Right, if it is moving in the straight path. So VB already we got it as W by 10. So when we are substituting that value over here, VB W by 10 cos theta equals 12 and W by 10 sin theta equals W divided by 12.5. Okay, so here W and W will get cancelled. Sin theta will be equal to 10 divided by 12.5. Therefore, theta is sin inverse 10 divided by 12.5. Like that you will be getting. Okay, so here sin theta will be equal to sin inverse 10 divided by 12.5. Now, if you are substituting the value in any one of this equation, you will be getting the value of W also. Clear? So here one small clarification from my side. This is velocity of the boat equals width divided by 10. That is distance traveled divided by 10. This distance is velocity of the boat with respect to water is W divided by 12.5. So theta value we got it over here. From the theta value you can find out, substitute the value of theta. Theta in any one of these equations, you will be getting the value of W. Okay, VB sin theta or VB cos theta we already got it as 12. So velocity of the boat we got it as, we will be getting over here, and velocity of river we already got it as 12 meter per minute. Velocity of the boat, cos of this angle theta, you can substitute over here. When you are doing it, you will be getting it as 63 degree. So VB cos 63 equals 12, and then you can find out the value of VB. Okay, clear children? So it's a little bit lengthy calculation. So such kind of questions when you are doing, you will be getting a clear idea about this relative velocity. So next is a collision type questions, how we will be approaching. So write down one such kind of question. Two particles are moving along x-axis. Particle 1 starts from x equals minus 10 meter with velocity 4 meter per second along negative x direction and acceleration 2 meter per second square along positive x direction. Particle 2 starts from x is equal to plus 2 meter with a velocity 6 meter per second along positive direction and acceleration 2 meter per second square along negative x direction. Find the time when they collide. So here two particles are moving along x-axis. Two particles are moving along x-axis. Particle 1 starts from x is equal to minus 10. So this is the position of particle 1. This is the origin. This is minus 10 meter. With velocity 4 meter per second. So 4 meter per second in the negative direction. Okay. Then next is and acceleration 2 meter per second square in the positive direction. Okay, so that is positive only. Now, particle 2 starts from x is equal to plus 2 meter. So, this is 2 meter. This is the position of particle 2. with the velocity 6 meter per second, 6 meter per second in the positive direction, and acceleration 2 meter per second square in the negative direction. Okay, let's find the time when they collide. This is what we should find out. Okay, so we know that if acceleration is happening in this direction for the first particle, for the second particle acceleration is happening in this side. Okay, at what point both will be colliding? Okay, what will be the distance traveled by the first particle here? Distance traveled by the first particle will be, see this 10, and along with that this 2 meters. Okay, so and the distance traveled by S1 in the positive direction, right? With an acceleration -2 means velocity is decreasing with respect to time. It doesn't mean that it is moving in this direction. Its acceleration is happening negatively, so velocity is decreasing with respect to time. Okay, so here S1 will be traveling, that particle 1 will be traveling a distance of S2. How much distance? Second particle traveled with acceleration -2 meter per second square, and along with that this 12 meter also it will travel. Then only both will collide, right? So now we are going to find out what is the distance traveled by the first particle. How we can find out? S is equal to ut plus half at square. Therefore ut minus 4 into t plus half a into t square, that is equal to, here what is the distance traveled by this one? ut 6t minus half into 2t square plus 12. Okay, here when we are solving we will get here minus 4t plus t square equals 6t minus t square plus 12. So when we are rearranging this one, we will be getting it as 2t square. So t square I am taking it to the side, minus 10t minus 12 equals 0. Therefore t square minus 5t minus 6 equals 0. How we will be getting this one? 2t minus 6 into t minus plus 1 equals 0. Therefore t we are getting it as 6 seconds. So after 6 seconds it will be colliding each other. Okay, clear? So many more numericals are there in this DC Pandey sir's book. So we will be discussing that in the coming classes. So I hope today's class is useful for you. And if you like the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you for watching. Bye.